Hey everyone, welcome to this explainer. Today we are going to completely transform how you view ChatGPT. We're taking it from a simple, basic answer generator straight to your very own interactive, highly customized pocket tutor. Because look, if you've been using AI just to spit out facts to copy and paste, you're barely scratching the surface of what it can actually do for your brain's retention and critical thinking. We're going to change that right now.
To do that, we're equipping you with an actionable playbook. Today we're going to cover moving beyond the search bar, the Feynman Technique, the Socratic method, testing and application, and finally, the essential rules for smart learning.
All right, Section 1, Beyond the Search Bar. Stop treating AI like a basic search engine.
Seriously, the absolute first mistake students make is treating the AI interface like it's just a Google search that hands out facts. It's not. It's a reasoning engine. To get the most out of it, you need to radically upgrade how you communicate with it. The difference between a lazy prompt and a genius prompt is absolutely staggering. A basic prompt like, give me biology questions, is just going to get you generic, unhelpful noise. But a power prompt, something like, generate 10 advanced multiple choice questions on ribosomes with plausible distractors, well, that completely changes the game. You've got to train the AI with high-level specificity to get real value out of it. By asking for plausible distractors, you're literally forcing the AI to test your true comprehension, not just simple recall.
So, before you even begin studying, you must front-load your chat. You need to set up the context by telling the AI exactly what kind of student you are and how you learn best. Are you a visual learner? Do you need step-by-step logic? Are you studying for a really specific ruling exam like MCAT biochemistry? You even want to explicitly state what methods do not work for you. See, the more precise the profile you feed it, the more accurately it mimics a world-class personalized tutor who knows exactly how to get information to stick in your mind.
Okay, Section 2, the Feynman Technique, simplification and creative analogies. Named after the Nobel Prize-winning physicist Richard Feynman, this framework is all about breaking incredibly complex topics down into simple terms, and it relies heavily on creative analogies. So if you hit a wall on a really dense topic, something like cellular respiration or the paradigms of computer programming, try using this specific prompt to transform your screen into a personalized explanation board. Just say, explain this to me as if I'm a total beginner using simple analogies. It strips away all that academic jargon that often blocks understanding and builds a conceptual bridge using everyday scenarios.
And here's the fun part. You can even prompt the AI to be highly creative. Instead of agonizing over traditional study methods, some students are using what they affectionately call the AI hot girl method. They prompt the AI to explain dense history or science as juicy gossip between friends in a group chat. Suddenly, Anton van Leeuwenhoek observing protozoa becomes the Regina George of microbes. And those facts become absolutely unforgettable because they're wrapped in a highly entertaining, dramatic narrative.
For example, one nursing student asked ChatGPT to explain sodium imbalances, and the AI literally cast hyponatremia as the salty queen controlling water balance. This instantly made all that dense medical jargon totally relatable. When you attach complex data to a strong narrative or an emotional hook, your attention just skyrockets. Think about it. Are you more likely to remember a dry, bulleted list of symptoms or the dramatic saga of the salty queen?
Moving right along to Section 3, the Socratic method, iterative, deep dive questioning.
The crucial point of this framework is flipping the script entirely. Instead of you asking for answers, the AI asks you questions. Drawing from an excellent educator's demonstration over at Voller Education, you can trigger this Socratic questioning loop using 4 distinct steps. First, you give it a seed prompt to deepen your understanding. Second, you answer its question simply. Third, you let it push your thinking deeper iteratively. And fourth, importantly, you verify the deep conclusions you reach with an actual human teacher.
It starts by dropping in a prompt derived from Caitlin's cookbook. Now notice how hyper-specific this is. It tells the AI your exact grade level and the exact text you're analyzing, like saying you're a GCSE English literature student looking at Macbeth, Act 1, Scene 5. From here, the AI won't just summarize the play for you, it's going to begin actively interrogating your perspective.
As you chat, the AI basically acts like a philosopher. You might say Lady Macbeth is fearful, and the AI will gently correct you and then push you to think more deeply about the moral costs of ambition. It'll ask you to compare mindsets, really forcing you to articulate ideas in your own words. This is active learning at its absolute finest. And you know what? It often uncovers fascinating analytical paths you haven't even discussed in class.
Next up, Section 4, Testing and Application, Rigorous Mock Exams and Study Plans. Once you finally grasp the material conceptually, it's time for rigorous application. Look, reading your notes feels productive, but being tested is how you actually forge those neural pathways you need for exam day. And AI is absolutely brilliant at generating customized tests for this. A nursing student can easily generate 50 advanced questions encompassing notoriously difficult formats like Select All That Apply or Next-Gen NCLEX patient case studies. Or, if you're a computer science student, you can ask for short answer questions complete with a rigorous grading rubric.
But wait, after taking your custom test, don't just look at an answer key and move on. Feed your reasoning back into the AI with a prompt, asking it to review your answer and explain exactly where you went wrong, especially if you chose a specific incorrect option. This creates an immediate, highly personalized feedback loop, catching your specific misunderstandings right at the source. It's a total game changer.
And hey, if you're struggling with time management, you can literally plug your syllabus and timeline into the AI. An algorithm student facing a 4-week timeline, for example, can ask the AI to map out sorting, data structures, and depth-first search into a day-by-day plan. The AI will intelligently mix active recall and review, taking the sheer overwhelming panic of scheduling completely off your plate. That way, you can just focus on executing the plan.
Finally, Section 5, Rules for Smart Learning: Ethics, Critical Thinking, and Pitfalls.
As powerful as these frameworks are, we absolutely must establish some crucial ground rules so you don't inadvertently sabotage your education. The most critical thing to watch out for is known as a hallucination. This is when the AI confidently provides incorrect, fabricated, or entirely wacky information as if it were a factual truth. You must maintain your critical thinking skills. Never just blindly surrender your intellect to the screen.
Because of things like hallucinations, there are strict ground rules we have to follow. Users need to be 13 or older, sometimes needing parental consent, because you really need the maturity to spot errors. Furthermore, remember that you should never use AI to cheat or write your essays for you. It's a supplementary tool. It works best when you use it as a bridge to your traditional textbooks, verified YouTube lectures, and real-life study groups. Cross-reference everything. I promise you, that habit alone is an absolute superpower for your education.
When used ethically, AI acts as an incredible tool to help you identify the 80-20 principle. It can quickly highlight exactly what high-yield material you need to pass, filtering out the endless noise and letting you focus your valuable human energy on the core concepts that truly matter for your mastery of the subject.
At the end of the day, ChatGPT is a dynamic, highly capable study sidekick. It can plan, it can quiz, it can rephrase, and it can debate. But the critical thinking, the actual synthesis of information, and the hard work of memory retention, that all has to happen in your own brain. So as you prepare to open your books tonight and perhaps load up a fresh chat window, I want you to ask yourself this one vital question. Are you ready to take control of your learning? Or is the AI doing all the heavy lifting? Keep yourself in the driver's seat. Use these prompts to challenge yourself and watch your understanding absolutely soar. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and happy studying.